As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
President Donald Trump's executive order, which declares that the U.S. government will only recognize two sexes, male and female, has significant implications for transgender and non-binary individuals. The order mandates that federal agencies and employees use the term sex instead of gender in policies and documents, and it requires government-issued identification to reflect the holder's sex. This move has been criticized for potentially erasing transgender people's existence under the law and creating a climate of fear within the transgender community. The order also includes provisions that could restrict gender-affirming care for minors, although it does not constitute a national ban. It directs federal agencies to review their policies to ensure they are not supporting such care, which could have a chilling effect on healthcare providers. Additionally, the order prohibits the use of taxpayer money for gender transition healthcare and aims to enhance privacy in intimate settings like prisons and shelters. The perspectives of Christians on this executive order vary widely. Some Christian groups and individuals align with the order's stance, citing biblical teachings that assert the creation of mankind as male and female, Genesis 1:27, and view gender as fixed at birth. These groups argue that recognizing only two genders aligns with their interpretation of biblical tenets, which emphasize a binary understanding of sex and gender. However, other Christians and religious organizations express concern about the order's impact on transgender individuals. They argue that such policies could undermine the dignity and rights of transgender people, contradicting the Christian values of compassion and love for all individuals. Some Christian leaders have criticized the order for not extending pastoral care to transgender members of their communities. The alignment of Trump's executive order with biblical tenets is a matter of interpretation. Traditional interpretations of the Bible, such as those cited by some Christian groups, emphasize a binary view of gender based on biological sex, as described in Genesis 1:27. These interpretations argue that gender identity should not deviate from biological sex, aligning with the order's stance. Conversely, other interpretations within Christianity emphasize the importance of recognizing and respecting the dignity of all individuals, including those who identify as transgender. These interpretations focus on the broader biblical teachings of love, acceptance, and compassion, which they argue should guide interactions with transgender individuals. In summary, while some Christians view Trump's executive order as aligning with traditional biblical teachings on gender, others see it as conflicting with the broader biblical principles of love and acceptance. The debate reflects a broader societal and theological discussion on gender identity and its interpretation within religious contexts.